It's early Saturday morning, the night after Nina threw up, and she's not feeling too well today. And she's lost a lot of weight since last week. I can feel bones everywhere. So I'm very reluctant to leave her today because I was asked to go into work today, which is a weekend, even though I was available all week. But Nina, I guess, was sick all week, but she wasn't as bad as she was last night. Um, so I might have to not go in and lose out on that money. But it's more important for Nina to be taken care of because Mom is very busy with Cal, especially since he's still kind of sick. Nina just woke up again this morning. Not sure what number of wake up this is, but she woke up crying very loudly as if in pain. I have her sitting on the potty now because while she was crying, she had lots of gas. So maybe the pressure that she was feeling from the gas is what woke her up, and she cried like she had been hurt badly. And now that I'm holding her here, I could feel her tummy bubbling, and she's keeping herself entertained with crayons, or a crayon box. She dropped all the crayons, except for that one. And now she dropped that one. But she's fine now. I mean, she was crying so hard and so loud just a minute or two ago. It's such a terrible way to wake up. Yelling because your tummy hurts so much. When I get a stomach virus, it typically lasts a day, maybe two. And you figure children are smaller and their systems are smaller, they would be able to get rid of it a lot faster. But I've been reading up on stomach viruses in children, and some can last up to 4 weeks of just diarrhea and vomit. So I hope that's not the case here. Nina is feeling a little more lively now that she's passed a lot of gas. Since Nina was sick last night and this morning, I still haven't been able to finish editing yesterday's vlog. But I'll try to finish it soon so I can post it. In case I do end up going to work, I can have it up before I leave. The good thing is that in combination of all the water and oatmeal she's had this morning, it's been about 8 ounces of liquids. About 8 ounces of liquids, and that's good because I need to keep her hydrated at least. We've been here for over 20 minutes, and I don't think anything's going to happen. It's been mostly gas. At least she's feeling better about it, but she's still going. That was a Nina kiss. So after 30 minutes of sitting on the potty and having gas and no poop, Nina finally wanted to get up. So I'm gonna put some diapers on her and watch her, make sure she doesn't throw up or has an accident in her diapers. Good news is that she's definitely gotten her appetite back. This is the 3rd bottle in maybe an hour and a half. And it's basically just watery oatmeal, but hopefully it's substantial enough, but won't hurt her tummy, even though this is what she's been throwing up. But it's supposed to be good for her to have oatmeal, so I'm gonna keep at it. Nina's feeling better. She's still weak and she's she's kept down the food that she's had so far. Every once in a while she will start coughing and convulsing as if she was going to throw up, but so far hasn't. I'm hoping she can keep it down and actually digest some of it, because she's so skinny. Nina has been acting a little bit better, a little more lively. Not right now. She's a little sad because she started biting me everywhere, my face, my arms, my legs, and then I think she thought she was playing. She wasn't doing it out of malice, but I asked her to stop, and so now she's sad about stopping the biting. Nina's helping me edit. Are you editing, Nina? Are you editing?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Mommy, have kiss. Kiss, mommy. Kiss. That's not mommy. Mommy wants a hug. This is what I get. So this is why I can't use the ergo with you, Cal. Every time I try and put you in the ergo, you stand up instead of scooching down, and then you push away like this.
So I believe I was able to thwart 2 vomits just by picking Nina up and holding her. She started to hiccup and cough and convulse as if she were about to throw up. And it tends to happen whenever she lays down for a little bit. She was walking around, she was fine, she laid down in her beanbag, and when she got up, she came straight to me with her pre-vomit whines, and so I picked her up, and she convulsed in my arms for a bit, but then it passed. There she is in her beanbag. Most of that stuff that's around her is all waterproof, or I guess in this case, vomit resistant. She's not feeling well. She just finished watching one of her shorts and then started crying because she wanted up. She's so sad. She's been having lots of gas today. Hopefully that's a good sign. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna have to look that up. She's calm again, watching another Disney Pixar short. Once she's feeling better and mommy is back from making breakfast, then I'm gonna head out and do a lot more laundry. Right after finishing that last short, she looked at me, removed the pacifier, and said bottle. So it's good that she's getting her appetite back. This is her 5th or maybe 4th or 5th 5-ounce bottle of oatmeal and water within 2 hours. And she's also been drinking that water, so this is all good. Hopefully she can keep it down and I can help her keep it down. So far, it looks like what's been bothering her the most after finishing each bottle is just gas. So I'm waiting for her to finish this one so I can pick her up and pat her down and see if I can get rid of some gases before she throws up. So she finished her bottle and she's still chilling. I'm gonna burp her soon. But I made this video because she finished that bottle about the same time that her last short finished, and she pointed at the TV and she said short, which is the first time she's done that. So she's communicating a lot today. I'm burping her now to see if I can get some gases out before they go too far down south and hurt her belly. Oh, and she's also getting a little sleepy again because it's already about 10:30. It's close to her nap time. Nina's spending some gassy time with mommy.
Let's look at the belly.
I gave Cal's Nina's old mobile, and it's keeping him calm because he's trying to eat it. Nina has moved on to magazines. Nina's been trying to grab his mobile, and she's keeping mommy at bay with her smells. Every time mommy tries to stop her, it's like, whoa. Oh, she's doing it.
There it goes.
I'm gonna try to take her to the potty. But right now she's using her funk like a skunk. I got Nina over to the potty.
Your skin vibrates when you hit it with these.
but she would only get on the potty if she had the iPad. So she spilled a little bit of poop down her leg onto her foot, but we cleaned that up already. And she made a little bit of solid in between all of the other stuff, so that's good. Hopefully we can continue moving in that direction. I want her to be better so badly, but not just because I'm tired of cleaning up the diapers, but because I want her to gain weight again, because I feel like I'm carrying around a sack of bones with a belly and a big head. It is Nina's nap time and she is fighting sleep, and I'm beginning to think it's because she's afraid of laying down because it makes her want to throw up. But she's been throw up free since this morning. I think she's just worried about it. She wanted another bottle, so I gave her another 4.5–5 ounces of oatmeal, a little bit lighter than all the other ones, more water. And she drank about half, and now she fell asleep right away, which is either good or bad. Trying to keep an eye on her to make sure she doesn't vomit in her sleep again. It's been 5 minutes since the last time I checked on Nina, and she's still sleeping comfortably and looks happy in her sleep, which sounds weird to say, but you can tell when she's not happy in her sleep. What's Mommy doing?
Feeding Cal.
Cal's always eating. Cal is gaining so much weight that when we took him for his checkup, the doctors thought he was a 2-month-old baby, and he's just a 1-month-old baby. So he's not having a weight issue right now. So far, Nina has had a 1-hour nap. Hoping she can make it a 2-hour so that it's a normal nap. And I'm excited to see what she's like when she wakes up, and hoping that she doesn't throw up in her sleep or poop or whatever. So Nina woke up in an alright mood. She asked me for a bottle, and she had a few ounces, maybe 1.5 or 2 ounces of oatmeal. And then she followed me into her room, and when I was standing next to her potty, she asked for up, which normally when she starts getting ready to poop, or if she already started pooping, which she started a little bit in her diapers, or to pass gas, she normally doesn't want to be touched because she wants to do it all in her diaper. But she asked to be put up here, and she didn't fight when I took off her diaper like she has been these past couple of days. She just allowed me to take them off and sat down. So I was waiting with Nina on the potty for a little while, but she didn't poop. But she also seemed like she had a stomachache, and we waited there for a little while, but she didn't do anything. She wanted off. But now after walking around a bit, she's doing it in her diaper, and I don't want to stop her. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll try to get her over to the potty. So it was a lot of liquidy poop, but it wasn't watery like before. It did have some chunks in it. Nice descriptions. But that means that she's getting healthier. She's actually digesting the food and not just exiting it. And hopefully she will continue on this road to getting better. This is our favorite tenant, Ashley. And she's holding Cal. And I'm holding Nina, and I look a little sweaty because I just ran downstairs and cleaned up the guest room before the new guests arrived, and they arrived right as I finished closing the door to the guest room. We just had a very long visit with our favorite tenant ever, and that was nice. She held Cal the entire time, and he slept the entire time with her. Mommy just put Cal down into the crib, and we thought he was going to breastfeed, but he didn't breastfeed. Nina had a total of 6 or 7 bottles today, all of 5 to 6, 5.5 ounces of oatmeal and water with a bit of sugar. She did get ready to vomit a few times, but I was able to calm that down, and eventually she passed it all the way through, and she pooped 3 times today, I believe. They were all still loose, but they're starting to become more solid, so that's really good. And after the long day that we had together, she started getting a little active later at night, especially while we had company. And then I put her to bed when it was her bedtime. Just sang to her twice, gave her her last bottle, and she fell right asleep. So I'm hoping that this continues to be the way that the night goes, and that she continues to recover, and hopefully soon she can start eating again and recover some of the weight that she's lost, because she's so skinny now. It makes me feel so bad every time I pat her back or rub her back, and I could feel that there's a lack of meat. But she's sleeping now, and I hope she stays asleep and that it's healthy. Good night, Nina.
Good night, Nina.
Good night, Cal.
Good night, Cal.
Please sleep well
We love you.
and get better.
We love you so much.
Love you. Bye.